This makeup routine has never failed me. That's why I love doing it this way. For primer, I'm using the Water Power Serum because I'm an oily girl, and if I don't use it, I'll look like a glazed ham by the end of the day. I really want my base to be luminous underneath, so I'm using the Urban Decay Luminator Drops. I take a clean paper towel and run them through my brows to make sure that the brow product stays on once I apply my eyebrow gel. To be honest, I don't care how many times I say it, you guys, but investing in my brows was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I feel so put together with or without makeup. Really been loving the L'Oreal Brow Gel. My brows stay intact all day, and I love how they look after I apply the eyebrow gel. I then take a Q-tip to clean up around my brows before I go in with my concealer and my other complexion products. I love the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer. A little bit goes a long way. I just work the product into my eyelids, then I set with the translucent powder. I then go in with my Juvia's Place bronzer and blend that all over my eyelid. For my foundation, I'm using the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I apply it using my fingers and then blend it out with the Makeup by Mario F4 brush. This is my favorite makeup brush, you guys. It blends so easily into my skin without picking up too much product. And I do small tapping motions with the brush as I apply it to my face. For bronzer, I'm using the Juvia's Place bronzer, and this bronzer is so creamy and pigmented. It's so easy to get heavy-handed with it, so I have to be careful. Before applying my cream blush, I like to tap the excess off the back of my hand first before applying it directly to my face. Once I'm satisfied with my blush placement, I move on to concealer. I'm using the Tower 28 Serum Concealer. It's my favorite. It blends beautifully. This is not considered a full coverage concealer, so please keep that in mind if you're thinking of buying it. To blend out my concealer, I'm using the Real Techniques concealer brush. Once that's all blended out, I take my foundation brush and I just go ahead and blend around the areas I applied my concealer just to make sure that everything is seamless and cohesive. Before I set everything with powder, I take my beauty blender and quickly blend under my eyes. For powder, I'm using the One Size translucent powder to set all the areas I applied my concealer. Once I start to look ghostly, that's my cue to go in with my powdered bronzer to bring warmth back to my face. For powdered blush, I went in with the Milani blush in Wild Rose and applied that to the high points of my face. I love this blush. It's like the perfect soft pink. I dab a little highlighter on my nose and set my face with the Revolution setting spray. I love this setting spray because it melts all my powders together nicely. I always put on my mascara after I apply my setting spray, and then I go in with my lip combo. This is my favorite step in my makeup routine. I have been loving the Win Beauty lip liners. I think they're so creamy and pigmented, and then I just go over it with the Fenty Beauty Clear Gloss, and that is the final look.